Welcome to Lore episode 71. How's it going, fellas?
It's Tuesday.
It's 3:11 when we're recording this.
It is Tuesday. We're recording this approximately 26 hours before it goes live. We had some events happen in our lives. Don't want to go too far into it, probably. We had to push it off a little bit, but it was actually kind of a silver lining thing because Jesus Christ, did we get some news regarding
what
Festival?
the fuck,
Yeah, we
man.
did.
I think in a way that we were also kind of waiting for this shit to actually happen because what's it? They do the bi-weekly updates, and so it's like, oh, there's downtime, anything could happen. But I don't know.
Who knows?
It decided to actually line up, and we got something great.
I mean,
Well,
got something really
you've
great.
been trying to manifest it, yeah.
yeah,
You've
you
had
got
a
a
bit.
bit on this for I want to say years, like it's like.
It feels
I
like
mean, it
that.
has
I'd
been.
say
It
for
feels like it's
over
been
a
2
year.
calendar years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I every time that there's been downtime for festival, it's like the festival status Twitter account goes like, all right, we're going down. See you guys later. We're doing some maintenance. I'm like, you guys are adding through the fire and flames. I've been saying that month after month
Every
after month.
fucking update.
Eventually, it was going to work. So
And
that's
it worked!
part of my
He did it!
that's part of my trolling.
Good
all right,
job.
that's part of my fucking my hopium is so strong for this game that I'm basically wrapping around. I don't give a fuck anymore. You know, I've been in this mindset for like 6-7 months, dude. And you know what? It's never better. Never better. I've never approached a new game so well like this. You know, if I if I was approaching, like, you know, when Guitar Hero Live songs would drop, I don't know how frequent that was, but like they did like massive song drops, didn't they? Every like 3 months.
It was
Towards the
so
end.
they did new premium shows. It's so funny looking back at this because as bad as we think, oh, festivals not dropping the songs we want, or they don't have this yet. Looking back at how Guitar Hero Live dropped songs, that was bad. You
I
played
was so
through a
checked
premium
out
song.
at that point.
It was 3 songs at a time. You'd play 3. But if you wanted to restart any of them, you had to start the whole show over.
Yes, I
Yeah.
remember that much.
Man.
You know, oh my god, do you remember Stash by Zed in
Yes,
that premium?
Yes.
Of
Everyone
course.
wanted to restart it, and you just had to wait.
Yep.
That
You had
was-
to get through Centipede. You had to get through fucking,
Yeah,
I don't know what the
Centipede
other song
wasn't-
was.
Oh, man.
Centipede was in that
Yeah.
premium. There was another song, and then it was Stash, and I was like, all right, I can play Stash now.
Yeah, like,
Excellent.
I was like, holy shit, this is really hard when Stash
And
came out.
it's so funny to think that like a Zed song was one of the hardest songs in Guitar Hero Live
Yeah.
because it didn't have open note pull-offs in
Nope.
the game.
No, there was
Yeah,
something.
so it was
Yeah.
weird.
The open notes felt weird for some
They
reason.
didn't- they
all the
Yeah,
never
time.
Jason,
felt
you
right.
ended up
They
FC'ing
never
that one?
felt right.
Did you
Yeah,
ever end up?
yeah.
Yeah, you FC'd Stash. I've never FC'd Stash. That shit hurts my hand.
I got one of the first
Never.
FCs on it, and I remember freaking out because it was just it's one of those things. If it was on any other engine, it wouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah.
But keeping the constant pulse of the open notes while the
And you-
random ass
Yep.
And like
fretting in
it's
the
more
middle.
consistent when you play late, too.
Yep.
Like
Yep.
it's
Yep, that game
Yeah.
had like a big back end.
yeah. You know what?
Nice, man. Yeah, me too,
You know
man.
what other game
That was a
benefits
big
from
dumper.
hit? You know what other games? You know what other game fucking benefits from hitting late? I've been watching a whole lot of Marbler's Journey.
Oh,
FC'd
man.
GH1
Dude.
Oh, sure.
using only the hammer-ons, and the way
Yeah.
he explains
Those
it, he's
videos
just
are
like,
insane.
Good call.
That-
we would be
that
remiss
is
not to
some-
mention this, dude.
yeah, that is some true. Well, he's been really cooking the last couple of days, so I mean, I guess it's good that we haven't spoken about it until now because oh my god, he FC'd D-Control a couple of days ago. That shit is disgusting.
Yeah, look at this.
It is
He just-
disgusting.
The past couple weeks, 2 weeks here, he's just been uploading a bunch of shit. Guitar Hero 1, this song FC, but I'm not allowed to strum HOPOs. He has most of the fucking game FC'd. Most of the
He has,
game.
like,
Crazy.
almost all of the hard songs.
He has
FC.
5. He has like 3 or 4 songs left, I think.
Get ready to
He has
rock
to do Bark at
FC.
the Moon, right?
No HOPOs allowed to be strummed. Fucking D-Control, fire it up.
D-Control is the nastiest one. I
Symphony
think,
of
in my
Destruction. D-Control is the craziest
Oh.
one, yeah.
I mean,
opinion.
Decontrol's
Symphony
like
of
second
Destruction
hardest
is
song to me.
close. Symphony
Yeah.
of Destruction is close, but like, dude, Jason, did you see this one?
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah. Oh my god. It just keep on playing the clip over and over again. I don't know how this motherfucker figured out this engine, but he did.
I mean, knowing the chart already, hearing somebody did it with just HOPOs is bonkers.
because even like that strumming part, you would like naturally strum through that shit.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
There's HOPOs
Yeah.
in the strumming. He uses those.
Yeah,
He has
uses
to
the
use them.
HOPOs. So-
Sorry, yeah, he does a pull off and then another hammer on. another pull off, and another hammer on, and then has to do more. So
it's interesting. I'm watching.
Don't get it.
I'm watching him play the end of the solo, the quads at like 0.25x, and he's playing everything like pretty much directly on the strike line. I would.
You
say.
have to.
Like, yeah,
you have to.
You can't be like sometimes he hits slightly late, sometimes he hits slightly early, but only slightly.
This is a bit of lore regarding GH1. This is a very unique game in the series, not just because you have to strum everything, or rather, the HOPOs don't work normally. The HOPOs don't work normally in a different way as well, where it's a double dynamic hit window. Well, not HOPOs, but every note. Typically in the Guitar Hero games, it's a dynamic hit window, meaning when the notes are closer together, you have less time to hit them because the distance between the note that's on the strike line and the next note, whatever that half point is, that is what how much time you have to hit the note. That happens in both ways, front and back end in Guitar Hero 1. Not every other game, it's only the back end. Or did I explain that wrong the first time? Yeah. When the note that you want to hit crosses the strike line, you have half the distance. You get it. You get it.
We have an Engines episode.
It's dynamic in two ways. We have an Engines episode. I explained it already before. Go watch it. I think it's like episode 33, 34. It's a long ways away.
It was a while ago.
That was a while ago.
It was quite a while ago. I explained it much better then. But GH1 is the most punishing engine by far, and I just want to get that point across. So when the notes get really fast, like in D Control, you have very little time to hit each note. That's why it's so hard, the strumming.
Yeah,
Deadass.
people are like, man, the one piece of advice that I can give people, it's like if you play the hammer-on tutorial, that's the only way you can play the hammer-ons in that game. That's it. You can't get any more comfortable than that. You have to just play by the game's rules. And people say all the time, it's like, oh yeah, this game is fucking broken. It's more so that that's the game's identity.
The way
they didn't know what they were doing.
They made it.
They didn't know what they were
completely
doing.
Different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
they were using real guitar rules in a lot of ways.
Yeah, they're using real guitar rules. Oh, they just tweeted on a cold winter morning in a time before the light.
What?
In flames of death's eternal reign. No way they're doing the chain.
Oh
no
my
fucking
God.
Oh, they got
way.
the regular Fortnite account doing it. Fortnite
yeah,
Festival.
the regular Fortnite account is
Fortnite
doing
Festival
this.
on a cold winter morning. Regular Fortnite in a time before the light in flames of death's eternal rain.
Oh, yo.
Some guy just commented, "What's going on right
We
now?"
ride towards the fight.
Oh, Herman.
Oh.
Oh,
This
man.
is crazy.
This is all happening right now. Oh, JNAC just tagged all of us.
Oh my god. Well,
It's cool this is
there's
happening in
the-
real time with an episode. It's rare we
Yeah.
get to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
why we,
This is
that's why we
very
waited,
rare we get
because
to
we were
do
like,
this.
we were like, oh, maybe something interesting will happen. Who the hell knows?
No,
We were
generally.
thinking mostly about we were thinking about the Miku songs, I think, mostly.
We weren't even thinking about delaying it for fucking songs. Your grandma was in the
That's true.
hospital, and now your mom's in the hospital for something else.
That is true.
Dog, like, yeah, we were gonna record on Sunday. It's like, actually, not a great day. And then Monday
true.
came around. It's like,
I
actually,
don't
still
even
not a
remember
great
what I was
day.
doing on Sunday. I was like, okay.
See, so much is happening. I don't even remember all of that. I'm just like, hey,
Yeah,
guys.
I think we're just blacking out right now.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't know what this episode's gonna look like or sound like when we drop it. We're just blacking out.
Oh, dude,
I
I'm
mean-
on 3 hours of sleep, and it's because I should have had 2 hours of sleep. I overslept 1 hour. My alarm, because there's another piece of massive news that you can mod your Xbox 360 for free. No, you don't have to open it up
Yes.
either. I've been making a video on that for the past 2 or 3 days. I was editing that shit until like 4:35 in the morning, and then all of a sudden, fucking Through the Fire and Flames gets leaked in Fortnite. I'm like, well, I have to stay up now. I gotta stay up. I gotta stay awake now. I have to make a
Gotta
video
lock
about
in.
that.
Now,
I don't
okay,
even know what to say, man. This is crazy. There's so much happening.
I think it's gonna be a new chart. It'll be a new
Has to
chart.
be.
Gotta be.
Has to be.
If
Gotta
not,
be.
my
They chart
expectations are
keyboard
on.
now.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say they're charting
True.
keyboard,
Oh,
but I'm
fuck.
thinking
They're
I'm
gonna
gonna-
do some crazy shit.
I kind of want to like
definitely
just
are.
chop together the keys chart and put it with the Rock Band 4 chart and just be like, it's probably gonna be that. You know
That's what I was
mean?
thinking. That keys intro.
Like I was watching Ace's video
intro, but
of
after
him
the intro, I
seeing,
suppose.
yeah, you know the weird fucking
Yeah, before it goes into the first verse.
fucked up, very fucked up. I do not like how that's charted at all.
I didn't think about that. They're gonna chart.
It's
that. They
really
gotta.
bad. No, you know what? Here, I get it for you.
Yeah. Give me a link to
Yeah,
that so I can show them because not many people put the keys chart. They don't know about this.
I'm definitely afraid because of Highway to Oblivion being the most recent example of a harmonics Dragonforce thing.
I mean, how far can you push the envelope? Like, I don't know if they want a day one FC.
They didn't
I
want
don't
a day
know.
one Paradise City FC. Look what happened.
Yeah, and then
they
you
nailed it
fucked that
first
up.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, we always have faith in rhythm gamers to, do well in that regard, but, like, it's through the fire and flames, man. It's gonna last, like, a day at least. I'm projecting that it's gonna last a day.
Wow,
If it
those sleeps are
happens
awful. Holy
any
shit.
less than a day, then you know what? Hats off.
Any less than a day?
Yeah.
You're saying less than 24 hours? It's like, that's crazy, but after 24 hours, it's like, yeah, fair game?
I mean, I don't know, man. I think, like,
Depends on how hard it
it's
is.
the
There's no
song,
practice
man.
mode.
There's no practice
Exactly.
mode either.
There's no practice mode. This engine ain't exactly where it needs to be yet, unless it's fixed in this update that just happened today. I don't know. I haven't played. But
That would be nice.
I hit the blob on Beyond the Flame pretty easily.
yeah, that's
Yeah, but you always do that.
you're goated. You're built different. But like,
You are. Yeah.
there's other factors that aren't present in other games that would make this artificially
Yeah.
harder. So I'm gonna give it over a week. I'm gonna say it's not gonna get FC'd for over the
Well-
first week on Pro Lead Expert.
Okay,
Well,
listen, my
Darkai's gonna
rebuttal.
be.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
I was gonna
understand.
say, JP.
I understand.
I'm
It's
thinking
gonna be
Dark
Dark
Eye
Eye.
as
well.
It's gonna be Dark Eye. I know
And-
that.
and
I
Dark
factored
Eye
that
has,
in.
like-
I factored
like-
it in. Not happening for over a week.
Well, Soya sent Darkai like an RCM modded guitar too.
Yeah.
Don't care.
So, like that's
So- Well, okay, but Dark Eye has claimed the last 2 Through the Fire and Flames charts.
Don't
that
care.
have come out, or 3. Sorry.
Jake's
Don't
just
care.
a non-believer.
Not happening.
Guitar Hero Live comes to mind. I mean, Dark Eyes.
Yeah,
There
That's
was
the
no
first thing I
practice
think of.
mode in that bitch, but it was the 5-minute version. But
Yeah,
it still had the
that's
full
true.
solo.
It was.
Pussy.
I didn't
Still
even
had the
see
full
that.
solo.
Sucked.
Yeah. Oh,
It
that part was
sucked.
fucking horrible. Yeah, it was so difficult.
Big time. That was
Yeah.
buns.
Yeah.
I don't know how
It was
anybody
brutal.
played that game with no practice mode. It was an entirely new
idea.
fucking mechanic.
Mhm.
6th fret. I don't know how. I don't get it.
Well, because the crazy part is you had to keep spending money to play Flames.
Money.
So
Yeah.
you didn't
You
want
know-
to like stay on GHTV radio. Like you had to keep spending money.
Yeah,
Every
it's
time
free
I
in
did a
Festival.
streamathon, every
Yeah.
time I did a streamathon, I knew for a fact I was paying a $6 entry fee because I had to buy a party pass, so I had limited plays.
Oh man!
$6 to stream, sir.
Thank God we're
$6.
past that.
Well,
Oh man!
you don't know that. Maybe they bring that back. Festival has a lot of songs. It'd be cool to
Man,
have
you gotta
access to
stop
every single
talking
one.
Dude,
One.
they're already pushing it with Fortnite Crew, bro, and we have
They
to
are.
go into the
That
Lego,
Lego
pass to
song.
get
I mean,
that
yeah,
Fucking Lego
fucking
song, man.
Brick City
Legit.
song, dude.
What the hell?
how do we get a freaking paid song in the Lego Pass?
Why do we get brick by brick from Lego Island, guys? What are you doing?
Why don't we get Brick by Boring Brick by Paramore?
Ooh, good
Oh,
song. Yeah,
dude, come
Paramore Pack.
on.
Yeah, Paramore. Pack.
Come on,
Ah.
that's screaming for inclusion.
No, all you get
in
is
that-
airplanes.
that
That's
pass.
it. That's the only Haley Williams you get. Airplanes.
No, and Misery Business.
Mordecai. Well, yeah, that.
yeah,
the most
more to
recent one.
twy.
Yeah, Mordecai. I hate it.
Oh,
Built
dude.
Together is
Oh,
the jam track name, apparently.
it's a 6. Apparently, it's a 6 out of 7 on Pro Lead, so automatically makes it very interesting.
Hmm.
But as we've seen,
I gotta
6 out of
level up.
7s don't mean shit. Yeah, you
No.
want to go play a custom car tycoon? with me?
I was gonna go
I'll
do
hop
that
it on right
anyways.
now.
Guys,
That's
guys.
free real estate, man.
Guys, Herman commented on the Fortnite stuff.
So did
Oh,
Dragon
wait,
Force.
He
what's
said
Herman
so
say?
far away? Question mark.
Oh,
And Dragon
is
Force.
it? It better not be so
Twitter
far
account-
away. It better be like
It better
really
not
close.
be.
It should be this week.
It should be this week. It should be
Please.
here.
Well, why would it
Very
leak now,
soon.
right?
Okay,
Like-
okay, but hold on. Can we just, in retrospect, look at all the little hints they were putting out too, like the winter vegetable thing? I think Alec was spot on last week.
Yeah,
What's
he
your
was,
favorite
he was doing
winter
the full
vegetable?
coke.
No, I
again.
wasn't. No, I wasn't.
You were
No,
spot
I
on.
was
You
saying
were
some
in
shit,
retrospect.
dude.
You're like,
Hold
oh,
on,
winter
hold on,
on a
hold
cold
on.
winter morning.
Hold on. Is it just coincidence they released last week a song that's "You Are My Fire"? Maybe. They had a song last week that had a "whoa-oh" chant in it.
Yeah, I mean, this is
mean-
4D chess, my guy.
No,
This is
no,
5D
no,
chess.
no fucking
Okay, but-
way.
But they've actually done this before too. Look back to when they dropped the Halsey, the song "Closer," and then play that Blink 182 song, and the same week they dropped Blink 182.
That is
Right.
that is
They
cool.
like to do. They
That has
do
to be
like to get
intentional, right?
silly. If they
They do
don't
that.
Yeah, they're
get silly
they're
with
into,
the charts, they're
like,
getting silly with
like
the songs that
subliminal
they drop.
hints. Yeah.
So
They
you
do
know
that
what?
shit.
Yeah, they do this shit.
They dropped DMX the same week as Pink when she has the line,
Yeah.
"My ex will start a fight," and your ex gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
seems
God.
more of a stretch. That could easily be a
Hey, hey,
twist.
hey,
No,
hey.
no.
Hey, they could have done
Never
it any
know.
other week.
Never
They could've
know.
done it- I think they love this shit, and maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Maybe I could be the tinfoil hat guy. Maybe, but it seems spot on.
I'm pretty excited for that pad chart, the pad lead chart.
Oh
I
god,
remember
I'm
playing,
honestly more excited for pad than I am pro lead because pro lead is just gonna be like really fucking hard. Like obviously.
I'm pretty
you know?
excited because I feel like I've twisted and busted that engine to my liking. So it's like I get
I hope
it
you
now.
can get it. Yeah, I hope you.
I
hope
get
you
it.
Understand it
I'll
now.
sight read it with the Riff Master and fucking get like an
Sight read
80% or
FC.
something. I'm like seriously expecting the worst, dude. Anything that
Yeah.
sounds like a trail is probably gonna be like Descending Triplets or like Highway to Oblivion or something like that. And you know what? We're just gonna have
Well,
to take it.
All right,
We're just
listen,
gonna have to take it.
They can highway to Oblivion it. My only real criticism is like equal spacing on the notes. It doesn't have to be fucking all over the place, right? Like quantize. Just quantize, bro. You can put as many notes as you want as long as you quantize it. That's all I
Nah,
ask.
make it
please.
playable. I don't give a shit about the quantization. Just make it so it's not a ridiculous pattern.
I
that
think we've
isn't
seen enough
playable.
Well, that's what I
quantization.
mean. Quantization makes it playable, brother.
I disagree.
No, I disagree.
How?
It's still yucky and gross.
Quantization?
It's not even a fucking pattern. So if you just like,
See,
fuck it, whatever.
There
Yeah, but
are
you can play at
times.
a constant speed rather
There
than
are
having
I don't
times
care.
where I
tapping
feel
speed.
like quantization still takes away from like how much a chart can be hard. Look at the ending of the Beyond the Flame solo. It seems like it could be a lot more. I feel like you could shred a lot harder.
That's not quantization, bro. They just undercharted it.
I think they undercharted
not
it,
enough
but at the
notes.
same time, who like would have guessed? Who's to say that they didn't just go like, okay, we got to make this look a little bit cleaner and underchart or something because you had that blob in the back there too. I don't know. I think I don't know. That's just that's kind of where I am because also playing a bunch of GH2 again, and then like seeing how shit's quantized there. It's like I don't know. I think they just gotta chart what they fucking hear, and it's Through the Fire and Flames. It's gonna be free, right? It's gonna be free. So
Which is so
That's the craziest part
ballsy.
to me.
that's crazy as hell.
Free.
I think that's
Gutsy.
awesome.
Kudos
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah,
Like,
it-
straight
it-
up.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Your tweet
a
about this,
hard-ass
Jason, it kind of, I didn't think about it that way before I saw your tweet. Like, that is kind of a gutsy move. This is like, hey, check this out. We're going to flap my dick on the table. This is what we got.
Yeah, literally.
Come get it.
Done.
You want to come try this? Get to the game, bro. It's free.
Yeah, if you've been holding off, oh, this is for all those people who said festival's too easy. I won't play it. Cool, go play the hardest song. It's
Yeah,
free
there you go,
now.
Flames.
Have fun. Like that's
And-
they just literally said, we called your bluff. Come play.
Yep, it's free. Go
Yeah.
buy some V-Bucks and buy other songs now, please.
Well, somebody
And-
somebody pointed out, Groudon mentioned like, oh, it's going to be Inhuman Rampage's 20th anniversary soon. And remember what they did with Holiday by Green Day? That was 20th anniversary.
I mean, Holiday was a free
Yeah,
track release.
that was a
well,
free
same
track, and then
way.
it came out a few months later with a 3-pack of Green Day. I mean, guys, what if we get more than one Dragonforce song in the future? That would be kind of baller.
And then you get
That
we
would be
get
sick,
OGAP
actually.
and
Hold
Rev
on.
Death.
Herman's
Hold on.
wanted
Rev
this.
Death and fucking
Yeah, Herman's wanted this.
Heroes.
You remember that
It's just
stream
a-
last year where Herman was asking about the re-record? Like, hey, is that gonna happen?
Flames
Yeah, that would be-
re-record.
Yeah, I
Get
mean,
both.
theoretically it could. Right?
2025 version.
I
I'd
hope
lose
it
my
is,
shit.
but if it's not, then I won't. You know, I'll be like,
Yeah,
"That's
I wouldn't
fine."
be mad. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah,
No,
it would be
it'd
cool to
with
get a
me.
re-record. It would be cool, but it's not
20th
required.
anniversary record. It probably would have been mentioned in whatever the leakers found. That would have been like
That's
2025 version or whatever, but
Probably.
don't know that yet, technically.
Dude, what if they just do a fucking Dragonforce season for that? I doubt it would happen.
I don't know about that.
I don't know if they
know.
got it
They'll
like
do
that.
With the way things are going, they could, because they might just put out 3 Dragonforce songs. Be like, all right, guys, that's all you get. Enjoy the season.
That's true. That's very true.
Enjoy the season. guys.
Dragonforce don't got it like that. They're not a Snoop Dogg. They're not a supposed Sabrina Carpenter. They're not a supposed Post
They're saying
Malone.
it's Post Malone now.
I know. Nobody
Oh,
knows what the
Post
fuck
Malone?
they're talking about. I don't
Yeah.
believe. This is why you should never believe these leaks and take them as gospel until they're real. Okay.
I could see them both being real.
Yeah, they could
think
both
the
be
next
real.
2 seasons.
However, for the past month
Maybe
or so,
they're
people are like,
both
oh,
season 8.
next season is Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, the leakers already said it. And now it's like, oh, the next season's Post Malone. Like, what the fuck are we talking
like,
about? And then
figure it out.
Where did they get
six
that
months ago,
information?
man.
6 months ago, we're like, oh, New Jeans. New Jeans is going to be the next, the season 7,
And I
by the
still
way.
think that was real and it fell through. I
Yeah,
still
exactly.
think
Dragonforce
That one
commented-
probably was real.
Dragonforce
It probably
commented
was.
now on the
Oh.
Dragonforce account.
Oh, they're
jeez.
hyping it.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, they're hyping it.
Wait, what? Wait, were they doing more?
I see widdly
Yeah,
widdly
Dragonforce
wah
said we
wah
ride towards
wah.
the fight.
I like Herman's comment. Yeah, the widdly widdly wah wah wah.
Yeah.
That's mine. Dragonforce.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Love it.
I love that they're so. I love that they're involved with the
Yeah.
hype of it, and I love that festivals treating it with the respect it deserves as such a legendary song.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I like it that it's its own thing. You know, it's coming out the day after all the other songs. Because if this was just a regular Thursday song drop, whatever other songs came out completely overshadowed. Might as well just punt everything. Punt out the shitters that you know aren't going to sell that well because they're not. I mean, it's going to be overshadowed. But now it has its own time to shine on its own, and the regular Thursday jam tracks, which are 2 new Miku songs, by the way, will be able to have their time in the sun before Through the Fire and Flames.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah, because I think, like, you know, whenever it's like a 2-song week or whatever, people go like, oh, why all this.
Yeah, this is the right way to go about it because nobody cares right now. They're like, oh, cool, but we're getting flames.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So they played their cards right with this one for sure. They did.
I said a
Very-
while
very
back.
cool.
I said a while back that this felt like this would be the red button moment. Like this
Yeah.
is the emergent, and I feel like them making it free makes it even more of one. Like
Mhm.
it's such a hey, come play festival that I'm hoping this is my big fingers crossed here that they have good follow up. Like this is really cool to get people in the gate, get them to try it, go, oh hey, it's not as easy as you think. Go, there's a hard song, but at the same time, that can't be it. There needs to be more than just the song. Like it's a great get, do not get me wrong, but I really hope they follow it up decently. Like whatever the next season is, that they have some new features, that there maybe is a way to practice things, that Pro Drums is on the horizon, right? That it isn't just the same game again next season. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, 100%. That is not necessary, but very much required in a way.
Not necessary, but yes.
It's not necessary, but yeah,
Do you
it kind of
think
is.
Do you think they know that?
They do.
I think they
have
do.
to.
I think they
I
get it.
hope
have
they
to.
do.
I think they get it. I mean, this is going to be a large influx of new players into the scene. All the old holdouts are like, yeah, festival's boring, blah blah blah. This is what's going to bring those in. So now you have
We
to
can get
win.
Randy to play.
Randy will come to the game. Everybody's
Randy
gonna
better.
everybody that's playing Clone Hero right now is gonna go try Through the Fire and Flames on Festival, right? Everybody. This is a community wide thing. Everybody that enjoys 5-fret Guitar Hero games is gonna play this.
Yeah. I mean, I saw Drew
They should.
this morning say he could no longer avoid Fortnite.
I made him play the game when he was at my house. He's
Yeah,
just
but he's
a-
not doing it on his own time, and I was gonna do it on his own
it.
time.
He played it and he was like, "Dude, this engine's fucking whack." And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
It is whack. Hopefully they fix that very soon. Hopefully it's
Well,
fixed
this
right
was
now.
like-
It could be. I don't know. I haven't played on the new update yet.
I want to say that he played like during like season 5.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
season
Yeah,
5.
yeah.
Because we were like,
Further
oh
back
yeah,
you go, the more wackier it
the
gets.
the season feels better, or they fixed the engine supposedly.
Yeah.
No, back then.
Yeah.
He got on
Actually,
to play 1. He's like,
I
what
think
the fuck? This
Season
engine
5
is
was
weird.
actually a massive update, and that's because that's when they
It was.
fixed
Coyote timing.
Coyote timing was in season 4.
Towards the end, I think.
Oh
Like
yeah, you know what?
mid-season?
Yeah, you're right.
That was
You're right,
Metallica
you're right.
season.
But the big one that came up was Coyote time hitting and then Hammer on after. So like a song of Paradise City was unreasonably hard without this fix because there's a lot of weird forcing in it where you just have to strum a note where you might not have expected to. So what the game used to do, if you Coyote time hit the strum note, which is strum before fretting, and then there's a HOPO note that directly follows that note. If you Coyote time hit that first strum, the HOPO would break. You couldn't hit it as a HOPO, you'd have to strum it. And you couldn't really plan for that because unless you planned the Coyote time hit that, then you can plan for the strum. But otherwise, you're just gonna drop your combo. It's like, what the fuck happened there? That got fixed in season 5, and that was a massive change. Honestly,
Yeah.
maybe the biggest engine change that they made besides adding Coyote time in general. Just that alters the feel of the game. It feels a lot better. I promise you. I remember it. I do.
I remember.
I remember fucking season 3.
Nothing will ever be as bad as Master of Puppets season 3.
Master
Hey,
Puppet
there-
season 3.
Yeah.
Wait, I got it. You got it. Jason got it.
Shit sucked,
We all got it.
man. Shit
I
sucked.
didn't get it.
That was brutal,
I
dude.
didn't want it.
It was
I
terrible.
didn't want
That was
that
a-
shit.
That was
Yeah,
a
I
mark
don't
of
care.
pride. That was one of those, hey, no one will ever understand how bad this was. Let's make sure we can say we've been through the trenches.
Well, then
Oh,
you
you know what?
Exactly.
You can
you don't know me,
you can
too.
make the engine on Yarg. Actually, you can.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
true.
Strum leniency to 0. Put the strum leniency to
oh
0
my
and have
God.
fun,
Yeah,
buddy.
true. Yeah, true.
You're right.
And it's
Sounds like
almost
sounds
1-to-1. It's
great.
fucking terrible.
Yeah, go do that.
Wow.
Let's do it
Go
right
give
now.
that a
Let's do it right
shot.
now.
Go
Yeah.
give that a shot if you
see how
haven't
you
already
like it.
done that. See how that feels.
Go just even try the old Master Puppets chart with strum leniency 0. See how that
Not gonna
feels.
like it. I just
Yeah,
got
the
Baja
Guitarrium
blasted
Metallica one?
0 sugar style.
I see.
Nice.
nice.
I needed an injection of caffeine.
MTZ.
I've been easing up on the
MTZ
caffeine. I'm starting to feel a lot better.
Yeah.
By not
Really?
having caffeine every day.
Yeah,
Well, you were like mainlining energy drinks every day, bro. So
for a
like,
long
Yeah,
time.
because I needed to.
no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Tired.
He's
Yeah,
a child.
you just-
It's different when it's different when you
weak
have
It's
a kid.
mentally.
different.
It
It's
is
different.
different when you have a kid. I'll
Yeah, I don't
co-sign
know.
him. I don't even have a kid, and I know that.
Yeah, what are you
I've
talking about,
watched him.
JP? Or do you have a hidden child that we don't know about? What's going on?
You are
These
hiding a
these
child.
bins are full
Let that
of my
boy
children,
come home.
Okay?
These bins are full of my children.
What's the implication of that, man? Do we
I don't
get
know, you're
your
gonna have to figure that
do we
out.
get your DNA if we purchase a guitar from you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's gonna
technically,
be
you probably
like
do. It's
George
gonna-
when he got a
inevitably,
pube.
you're
He
gonna
had a
get.
pube in the Doyo guitar.
Oh,
Game Time
man.
Buddies guitar.
Ooh.
I remember that.
Yeah.
There's a hair in there.
That was George, right?
Yeah.
He was like, "There's a pube."
That's what he sounds like. You did a perfect,
Yeah.
perfect rendition of George's voice.
Oh,
Shout out to
goodness.
Ukog.
Yeah, shout out Ukog. He'll probably get on the game.
Yo, hey,
Oh,
he
he better.
ordered a freaking
He
Les
did.
Paul.
He did.
gotta
Yeah, he
crack
got
the
a
The
top.
crack
Didn't
Les
he order?
Pauls.
Didn't he order the Rock Band neck as well? I'm sorry, the solo.
No, the
Solo-
mech.
solo frets
The
neck?
mech. No, you got the
Yeah.
mech, didn't you? Or you
Okay.
get.
I don't
yeah,
remember.
no.
Well,
use
the solo
use
one
my
was mech.
code though. Just saying.
Jake's
Crack.gg
code.
slash wise
Oh,
moose. Just
shit.
saying.
Let's
Legend.
go. Let's go. Oh, man.
Dude.
Yeah, thank you to whoever's used our codes, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
All
time.
of us.
A little
Shout out
peel
to
back,
all of
peel
our
back
friends.
the curtains. We can't see how many people have done it yet because it's a
Yeah,
pre-order.
we can't.
Once the pre-order
we'll
goes
know
live
in
and
June.
ships, then we'll know how many people actually use our code.
Yeah.
But I've gotten a lot of DMs of people that you're like, "Hey, use your code. Thank you, appreciate that."
I got a tweet from somebody that used my code in Australia. They paid the
Oh,
$107
God.
Whoa.
Ah!
for shipping.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
They got 1065 off, baby. Let's go.
And they had to spend another $100 to get that bitch shipped.
Oh.
Australian
Alright,
bucks.
Oh man, Australia moment.
It's funny. What else was Oh, I'm dealing with another international shipment with my RGHs because I sent one out and I sent it to Canada, which is international, even though it's only just a couple hundred miles above me. But it does cross the international boundaries. Soon it will be the 51st state, so it'll be good in that regard.
Please.
Oh, also,
Jump
side
off
note,
a bridge in Fortnite.
I think I will. But here, side note on the Canada 51st state thing. How dumb is that to be the 51st state? Why can't we have every province be its own state? We'd have 60 states then.
Yeah,
Each province would be a state. Canada,
province-
one state? That's
Canada-
insane.
Canada's way too big to be one state.
Yeah, it'd be the biggest state
It's way too
by
big.
far, most populous state even. How many people live in Canada
It's so
total?
dumb.
There's a large population in Canada.
Yeah,
I'm gonna crash out so hard over this shit.
yeah.
I'm
There's
gonna
no there's
crash
no
out so
point in even
hard.
talking about it anymore. No point
Like,
even
it's-
talking.
Yeah.
It just makes me want to like do the Kool-Aid Man cosplay, right? Just continually jump through walls.
Oh yeah.
I would.
I'd be
the
like,
world
oh
sucks.
no.
I'd prefer to knock myself out than
Talking
have
about
to
Canada.
perform.
Talking about Canada being our 51st state. I don't even know where I was going with it. Oh, international shipping. So I sent it because it's Canada. So I shipped
So
it.
the whole thing was you don't want it to be international. So if it's a state, then it'd be the same. and-
Exactly. Yes, I would personally
I
benefit
see.
from
I
from
get it.
from the Canada being the 51st state. But no, international
It's
shipping
a nice
to Canada.
pipe dream to have.
It is. I shipped an Xbox
Yeah.
up there, and the whatever mail carriers got hold of it throughout the whole international shipping process kind of fucked it up big time. It arrived with a hole in the side of it. Don't know how. Don't know how. But it didn't work upon arrival because there was a fucking hole in it. And whatever they did to knock that shit loose, it broke on me. So I have to have this guy
Did
send
you-
it back to me. I'm going to send him a new one.
You told him to file a claim, right?
I don't even know if he did that or not. I don't know. I have no idea. I did not tell him. to file a
They'll
claim.
give him money at the very least if he does that.
Well,
they
I'd
will.
like them to reimburse my fucking double shipping costs because I got to pay like $40 to
Yeah.
get it shipped back to me. I'm gonna have to pay another $40-$50 to ship it back to him, and that's like, and I just lost an Xbox. It's dead now, so it's like, well, cool. Could have shipped it
Let's fuck up.
1,500 miles west to go to California. Probably be fine. But every time I ship something international, for whatever reason, it just gets manhandled. I don't know what they have to do.
Do you put fragile stickers on it? It doesn't help that much, but it helps like 10%.
No, I
less
don't.
likelihood of them throwing your shit around. I put fragile stickers on all mine.
I suppose I could invest in a few dollars of fragile stickers, and maybe
Bro,
that would help.
I've had the same fragile sticker roll for 5 years.
Yeah, it's a big investment for
Oh,
me, you know.
Those?
Yeah.
Getting a roll of tape that says fragile on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've got it over here. Oh god. This shit, man.
Fragile.
Look at that.
Delicate
Delicate
Yeah,
instruments.
those ones.
Ah,
Because
it
they're
is.
technically
It
instruments.
is kind of an instrument. Nice.
yeah.
Instrument controller works.
That's why I got them, because I was like, maybe I can convince them it's a real guitar in there.
Yeah, it's a little one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little tiny
yeah,
one.
exactly.
I don't know. We talk about flames enough.
Uh,
I mean, it is Dragonforce. They're worth talking about. I mean, hey,
There.
hold on. Here we go. I saw people saying that this didn't matter and they just should add more Hatsune Miku. So hold on. Hold
Get out of
on.
your bubble. Get out of your bubble.
Hold on. I just want to make sure that people have the context. If anybody's saying bullshit like that, remind them GH3 was the first video game to ever break $1 billion in sales. And a lot of that is because of the hype Through the Fire and Flames helped create. Right? The game was
Arguably.
hot. That was like the main content piece. Right? Back
was.
then people were all
Whoa,
talking about,
this
"What's
song's
your
like
high score on
impossible.
this?"
Can you pass it? You got past the
People-
intro.
people
Come
don't
on.
remember. They don't remember Jordan like they do Flames.
No.
You know, they
no.
just don't, and they
And
never
it's-
will.
It's crazy because I mean that spawned the South Park episode, right? That was GH2.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. It
That was-
spawned tapping.
That was pre Through the Fire and Flames. So anybody that's like the South Park episode, bro, you're saying something older than the Through the Fire and Flames release. All right,
she was
get
early.
out of here with that. That's this game right here. Basically redefined the genre. As much as we love harmonics, the marketing machine at Activision really took Guitar Hero to the next level. And Hermanly, Sam, and all the boys were a big part of that.
And our boy Chris Vance for lobbying to get that song in the game and charting it the way he did, making it iconic.
Yes.
He made it the timeless
Mhm.
chart. I mean, even today, it's like you play any other chart
Still
of
play
Flames,
it.
and like even custom charts, and everybody are like, "Nah, dude, these suck. Just play the GH3."
No,
one."
the GH3
And
one is
honestly,
just, it's iconic.
Honestly, I agree with them. I think that the GH3 chart is the most fun chart to play out of any Flames chart ever. I really do. It's just perfect in its own
Yeah,
way.
I would agree. It's undercharted from what they're actually playing and what you're hearing, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
If
Nah.
this new chart is deadly accurate with the keyboard and the guitars,
This could be
it's
brutal.
gonna be brutal.
It's gonna be fucked.
This could be
Best way possible.
brutal.
Yeah.
If it's like that, I'm feeling good about my 1 week plus estimation.
Hmm.
I mean, people
So
are
what-
confident. How long did it take for Will to FC Highway to Oblivion? That was like week of, right?
I
was
don't
it-
know about week of, bro.
I
He
think
did it
I think
quickly.
it took a little bit actually. When did?
It came out. Hold on. When was his FC? He posted that FC like the day he got it, right?
Let me look.
Day he got it?
Hold on. No. Hold on. I'm trying
the
to
day he
remember
got
where
the
I,
5
FC,
years ago.
not
the
the
day he
song.
got the FC. I'm trying to remember where I was when this happened. So this came out September 29, 2019.
That was
Maybe.
just 5 years ago, man.
You know what? I feel like this happened this took a couple of days. I don't think Highway to Oblivion
Week
stayed up
of.
for. It may have been week of. Hold on. Highway to Oblivion.
September 29th. September 29th.
That's-
The
two-
upload of this FC.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were saying the DLC released.
No, no, no.
RB4 DLC. Spectro. I can always count on you. When did this come out? September 26th. 3 fucking days.
Oh, okay.
I came out on my birthday.
3 days.
3 days
I
for
think
Highway to
immediately
Oblivion.
see Dark Eye grinding. In my brain,
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
instantly see Dark Eye grinding
Me
it
too.
out.
That is
I
100%
also
who's gonna do it
remember
first.
when I met Hermanly at TwitchCon 2019. He was like, Highway to Oblivion's in Rock Band 4 now. And I was like, no way, dude. Hey, yo, I'm going to be playing that when I get back. Fucking hate playing that song, dude. It's impossible.
It's
It's
not
so
it's not
hard.
fun. It's not
It's so
fun.
hard. Yeah, because
There's-
like he was talking about like, oh yeah, we licensed Troopers of the Stars. And we did Highway to Oblivion for Rock Band 4. You can go get it now. And I was like, oh shit.
That's your
That's
Herman
cool.
voice.
Troopers of
It's not
Stars is a
bad.
Clone Hero.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he was
They
like,
got
we licensed it for $1. And I was like, yes. I was like, holy shit, $1?
I mean,
But-
They care about this shit.
They
What is
do.
it? And
Put
I
them on
think
the
this
map.
goes to show because like they didn't get paid for GH3 very much. There's a clip going around from a while back. I think they said it was
$3,000, right?
$3,000. Yeah, the whole band got
$3,000 in
$3,000.
2007 money is still not a lot.
No.
It's still not much.
That was before the
But-
recession.
They got paid in non-monetary ways where it just got them notoriety, and the
Blew
band
their
grew
band up.
exponentially because of it. So it's not all about the money necessarily. However, I mean, nowadays they can command a much higher price. I would love to know the discussions, the negotiations to get this song in the game now, today.
I
You
know.
It's one of those things that it was the perfect place, perfect time, perfect song. It all just was the perfect chemistry, right? Like it added up to something beautiful. Because if it wasn't for Guitar Hero 1 and 2 doing as well as they did, and then the Activision marketing on it, and again, right song, people were looking for harder things. You know, the whole game had the difficulty spike and it built up to this massive moment. It was just right, everything coming together, puzzle pieces fit, and it created something that's been culturally relevant for 5 Fret ever since. Right?
People still remember it.
It's
when they say
iconic.
Guitar Hero, they're like, oh, like
Bro,
through fire
how,
and flames.
What
It is the Guitar Hero song.
It is.
What is it? I wonder how much they got paid to be put in the Despicable Me 4.
In the trailer, nonetheless.
No, it's in the fucking movie itself.
Is it?
I know, but it's also in a trailer, so you have to
It's in the
license it for
trailer, so
advertisement
there's
as well.
one for that, the advertisement, and also for the movie itself. I'm like, shit. All right.
Yeah, I don't remember what movie I was watching in theaters, but there was an advertisement for that Despicable Me thing that played before the movie. I was like, "That's the Fire and Flames. What the
Yeah.
hell was that?" I was like, it was a cool moment.
In the current year?
Well, it was
Whatever
like
that
current
was?
year, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember what year that was. Or
It was
what
last
movie I
year.
even
It
seeing.
was last year.
That was last.
Was
Okay.
it last year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know what? No,
'Cause
you're
I took
yeah,
Rosie to
remember
go
it
see
now.
that movie.
Did,
So.
I
Yeah.
see that
Did
shit
she like
before
it?
fucking Dune? Or
Yeah, she
something?
liked
I don't remember
It-
at all.
I don't know about before Dune. That was the only movie that I watched in theaters last year was Dune 2.
That's I think the most recent movie I saw in theaters. I
Right.
can't remember anymore. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I made that shit up. I remember seeing the trailer though at some point. I don't know. I'm
Guys,
woozy.
I can't.
3 hours of
I
sleep.
can't wait for Phil lobbies to be flames, 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 and A B C D E F U.
No, it's not gonna be any of that. It's gonna be pop songs. It's not. No one's gonna choose Flames because
Flames
Nobody-
will have, no, people
yeah.
picked Metallica all
It's
the
gonna
time
be a
for their
troll.
lobbies.
It's gonna be a troll pick. It's gonna be a troll
I think
pick.
for like that whole season,
They're all gonna go on
probably,
vocals.
but like, yeah, I don't know. I've been
Dude,
in
Flames
some
on battle stage is gonna be terrible. It's gonna...
I played in some real like actual.
won't be in the
Phil
battle
lobbies,
stage, it
dude,
can't
and
be.
It's just
Won't be part of the spotlight.
Oh, you're right.
Can't be.
You're
'cause
right.
it's-
Oh, wait,
Shit,
no,
you're
no.
Right. It's not going to
Wait.
be Spotlight. You're right.
But who's to say that they didn't just flip a switch so that it could be part of a spotlight?
I mean, it could be a special one.
I don't
I don't
know.
know, but
I mean,
then
they
it
could for a
defeats the
day or
purpose of
something,
it would defeat the purpose of unlocking it in the quest.
Yeah.
But then it's just
Hold on,
gone.
hold on. Was Holiday?
I doubt it.
I don't think so.
Well,
But Beyond the Flame was there because it was like you unlock it when you go
that was something
Holiday
different.
That was different.
was put in store a few weeks later, though. Like after they stopped selling it, they
Was it
brought it
weeks?
back real
For the
quick.
20th. For
I
the
think
20th.
that-
No, that was like a month or two later, I think.
I
You know
I thought
what
it was
it is?
months.
I think they're
Yeah.
probably
I thought
just.
I thought it was quicker than that.
I don't remember.
I think they really want people to just get on and just get the song. Like they're
Yeah.
entirely relying on just like word of mouth and then like community posts and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I think it'll pay off personally. Like I was very surprised to see that it was free, but like seeing more people's take on it, it's like there's a lot of newcomers to this game who are only playing on pad, and Flames is going to be the hardest song in the game by far. And so it's like maybe their viewpoint on it is like, well, you know, if we sell this, then people might get mad. It's too hard, you know. Like you're dealing with a lot of kids here who play Fortnite.
Well, that's,
you know?
I think it's they're gonna sell it at some point, right? This
Well,
is just
yeah,
like
just
the
not right
introduction
now,
thing, just
but-
not right now, right away. But they
Yeah.
have to. If they
Oh,
didn't,
they'd be fools for not selling
if they locked it
eventually.
away for just quests only and they never bring it back ever and leave it just be like this, oh, you had to
So
be there
bad.
type of moment. That is a
Terrible.
That'd be so
generational
bad.
fumble.
That'd be
Generational
awful.
fumble. They're not doing that. I guarantee they're not
no
doing
way.
that.
There's so much money that they would gain from putting it in the store that them giving it
But
away
they're not
right
doing
now to get people in it's ballsy, but it would be
Bold
stupid.
move.
It'd be stupid to never put it in the store. That'd be
Yeah,
dumb.
it'd be dumb. It'd be straight up stupid. Pants on
Yeah.
head, stupid.
I've already seen people complaining that it isn't going to be an exclusive thing. Like I've seen that people like, I want this to be mine, and it's like, go fuck yourself. Straight up, like I don't have anything else to say. Like,
we'll never
let
see eye to
people-
eye Me and you.
No.
Like what?
No.
What?
I mean, like, there's millions of people that play this game. It's just like, okay.
Yeah,
Whatever.
Get out of here with that
Millions.
shit.
That
Get
is
out
an
of there.
opinion that you have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
We're gonna go back to doing cool shit over here. You know.
Yeah.
About holidays.
I have the song and it's great. I'm having fun. Are
Looked
you?
it up. So they put the quests out. It was August 2nd last year.
Oh really? I thought it was earlier. I was thinking like July.
But
I guess August
Well,
2nd 's
Summer
pretty
Road
damn
Trip?
close.
Summer Road Trip was late as fuck, wasn't that?
Yeah, it was.
Was it not?
Summer road trip started, let's see, July 23rd to August 6th.
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking. Yeah, it was later though. Yeah.
So that August 2nd, I think, for in the item shop was when they accidentally put it in there early.
Ah.
And
Oh,
then
they did do that.
remember that? And then the next time it was in the item shop was September 20th. So it was about a month and a half later.
Okay, that was
wasn't that
quicker than I
okay.
thought. I thought it was
That-
longer
that's
to
a
wait.
good-
Not bad.
That's a good ballpark to rely on, I guess, for this too, right?
Yeah. God, I hope it's quick. They should put that shit in
Yeah.
the shop the second the quest ends. Because
Oh,
it's gonna be
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
do we know about like what these quests are gonna be? Are they like a weekly set of quests?
No idea.
Is it just like a regular quest? I don't know because this
Isn't
it's,
it?
it's gonna end
is it-
March 31st. It's gonna end at the end of March. There was a Fire Monkey tweet about that. So
Is it gonna be like having anything to do with like Invincible at all?
yes, the whole quest line is like all
oh, yeah.
invincible stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they license through the Fire and Flames? Like,
Yeah,
I don't think so.
what's the connection here?
What's the
is it just
connection?
because-
Maybe that's all separate. You know what I
They
mean?
do
It's like
have a-
having.
They have a connection with Fortnite, though. They've actually put a Fortnite gun in the show. There was a Easter
Really?
egg.
Invincible?
It's canon.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, so they're in the
Canon.
same universe?
They're in the
Yep,
same
100%
universe.
confirmed. Yep, that's what
So-
that
Wow.
means.
Wow.
There we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
There was
Yeah,
what
all
was it?
right.
The Dragon Rage sniper, I want to say, that somebody like took out. And, yeah.
Also important to mention right now, we don't know when this is even going to happen. We just know that it's in the files and there's going to be a quest. I hopped on immediately as soon as the servers went back up. I was like, oh, through the Fire and Flames, through the Fire and Flames, through the Fire and Flames. It wasn't there. There was nothing there. There's no quest for it. I'm like, what the fuck? And then
let me see.
I asked Mr. Fire Monkey, he's like, when quest? And he's like, I don't know. Sometime before the end of
If
March,
he
though.
doesn't know, then
They
nobody
haven't made it
knows.
official yet. They're teasing.
No.
Like, while
Yeah.
we're recording this, they're teasing. So by the time this is out, there'll be more info, most likely. And if not, it'll be shortly out.
Yeah.
right?
Shit,
Here's
it could come out tomorrow. They usually tease shit like 24 hours before.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, see, this is the tweet that Beast made at 4:15 this morning. Going,
Yep.
yeah, there'll be a new event called Spring Raid. As part of this event, you can get the following track for free by doing quests through the Fire and Flames by Dragonforce. I really hope that it's just the first thing you get, so that it's just.
It is
the
anyone can
first
jump
thing you
on
That
it.
was
get.
holiday.
That is the
Holiday
first thing you get. I
Holiday was
think it was the Fire Monkey tweet that said it's the first thing in the quest
That would be
reward.
Oh,
awesome.
then okay, then we're good.
Easy. Easy.
Then we're good. We're
That would be
fucking
really,
good.
really good.
Let me
And
double
if
check
it's
that,
the
make sure I'm
same
not
type of
crazy.
quest where you just go play a creative map for like 20 minutes tops or 15 minutes. Or
Yeah, I hope the
something.
quest isn't something ridiculous. Like you have to go to this
Play
part of the
Brick
map on
Life.
BR, that map, or something like that.
Play Brick Live, Lego
Oh,
GTA.
man.
Quest,
Dude.
get bricked.
I think Brick Life is like when I tried it, it felt like there was like no objective at all. I was like, this is so weird.
No, man, you just
It's
go
like
work a
playground
job.
for role playing. That's all it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's just a little RP thing with
Bring
like,
the
I
a
was
Lego
like,
skin
I
on
was
top
like,
of
I'd
it.
rather play Roblox, and this is supposed to replace Roblox in Fortnite's eyes.
What, you don't like it? You don't like the experience, brother? I'm just kidding.
I don't think so.
No, you know what I was gonna say? It's like since Roblox got like proximity voice, like
They have proximity voice.
they have
now.
proximity voice in some servers,
Oh,
so it can get crazy. But like obviously you have to opt in, you have to be old enough, all that type of stuff. So it's just a bunch of teenagers, young adults that are able to do that. I don't think kids are obviously not allowed to.
my
play
triplet
fucking-
cousins are like they're 12
Yeah.
and they play Roblox, and it's weird looking at them playing on their fucking iPads because I'm like, man, I played this game in 2007 on my
On a
fucking
shitty
Dell,
ass
on my Dell
laptop.
PC, bro.
Yeah, shitty.
My
Yeah.
Dell Inspiron. They're like,
The Inspiron. Oh my god.
yeah, like with like
Never
a fucking
played it.
terrible internet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Somebody installed Roblox on our work computer back when I worked at that pizza shop. The computer that's only job was to take orders. Somebody installed Roblox on that shit. And since I was the manager, I was like, we can't have that. You need to uninstall it.
yeah, you're bored.
Sorry to
You know?
ruin your fun. You can't play Roblox at work. You have to make pizzas.
Hey, what was it? I think there's IKEA that was hiring people through Roblox or something.
That's so stupid.
Like 12
I'm sorry.
To run online
12 or
digital
14.
stores, right?
Yeah, it was like 12 or 14 bucks an hour or something.
Is this cool or is this dystopian?
It's dystopian as fuck.
It's very
Okay,
dystopian.
I'm glad
I
we're on the
gotta
same
say.
page here because that sounds terrible to me. That sounds so
I
fucking
don't-
bad.
I think it's pretty obvious that working a job within Roblox is fucking crazy.
Okay, good.
Um,
Good. Just make sure.
I think
underage
maybe if
labor
you
in
maybe
gaming, yeah.
Yeah.
well
Woo!
maybe if it's Costco and you're working for $30 an hour, maybe it's looking a little less dystopian, and
At
you
that
get
point, got that
benefits.
dog in you.
I don't know, bro. Hit me up, John Costco.
Hit me up, John Bucky's. Apparently, they pay their people very well too, and JP's wearing a Bucky
Buc-ee's.
shirt.
Yeah,
I've
well,
heard John
remember
Bucky's,
remember when we
yeah.
were there and we were looking at the signs they had outside talking about how much they pay per position and shit?
It's like, oh damn, this is a career. You
Yeah,
got a
it's-
career
Yeah.
here.
Bucky's is a career, man.
They
It's
named it that
crazy.
because it's what you make.
Ooh, make the big
Ooh.
Bucky's.
Wow.
Okay, I see the vision. Okay.
I want to do a topic shift. Speaking of big bucks, I just kicked a guitar onto the floor. Speaking of big bucks,
Let's go.
you can spend 0 big bucks and you can mod your Xbox 360 now.
Oh,
Hell
good
yeah, hell
transition,
yeah.
good transition.
Yes, man.
That was pretty
Yeah.
pigeonholed, or not? What's the word I'm looking for here? The word that means forced.
Shoehorned?
Shoehorned. That was the one. 3 hours of sleep, baby. Brains are running pretty
I didn't
slowly.
know that was the word. I don't know. That just came to my head.
Shoehorned. You ever use a
that was-
shoehorn before? I used to use a shoehorn for a pair
No.
of shoes I
When you have
had.
to
The hell are you
slide it
talking
in, you have
about?
to,
No,
Yeah,
it's where the heel doesn't. It doesn't come out, but like.
you have to
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
put-
It was,
wanted
like, it was like a pair of dressier shoes that didn't have a lot of flex to them, so I couldn't really slide my
You
my
couldn't
foot
slide
into
your
it very
foot
well.
in.
So I had to use
Shit
the
sucks
shoehorn.
with fucking dress shoes, man.
Yeah, that's
Oh
a
my
shoehorn.
God.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
But anyways,
dress shoes
It's a
are,
real dress shoe moment.
Real ass dress shoe moment. Anyways, if you have any Xbox 360, and I mean any one, I have a couple over here I use for props. You can use this Xbox 360. You can use this ugly ass wannabe Xbox One,
Boo.
Xbox 360. This shit's dog.
Winchester.
This one
Winchester.
technically is still a Corona, but even the Winchester one that you can't RGH mod, they fixed the RGH for the last version of this, the Winchester. You can do that shit now. On this, you can mod your Winchester. It's insane. And also, you can have your fat one. I have this one over here, though. This one's cool.
Have you-
This one
Did you
specifically
try it with
because
the
it's
Xenon
Alpers.
yet?
That's a
Classic.
pro. That's a
Sorry,
pro.
you know what? No, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Just keep on talking.
The answer is
I-
no. I've not
this-
tried it on a Xenon. I don't have any Xenons
Okay,
to try it
alright.
on, except for this one, which is J-tagged, and it wouldn't make a difference then.
Yeah.
Oh, J-tagged. Ooh.
Yeah, J-tagged. It's old. But what this exploit is, it's called the Xbox 360 Bad Updates by a guy named Grim Doomer. He's been working on this for a long time to figure out a software-only hypervisor exploit for the Xbox 360. What all this means: everything on an Xbox 360, every piece of code that runs needs to get past the hypervisor. That's like, you could almost liken it to a firewall on your internet. Like, you have to pass the vibe check to get past the firewall, and you have to pass the vibe check to get past the hypervisor. It has to be signed by Microsoft. It has to be approved by Microsoft. Okay, the RGH is able to reset glitch hack. That's what it stands for. It sends like a very precise electrical signal to the CPU at a very specific moment in time during the boot cycle that it's able to like trick the CPU into going into some sort of weird like older kernel backup mode, like recovery type of mode, almost type of thing, and that's how they're able to defeat the hypervisor there. And that's persistent. Obviously, it works every time you just turn the Xbox on.
Yeah, because that's like
Hypervisor's
that's a
fixed.
definitive like method of doing it. It's
Yeah,
like, okay,
that is a
we're
hard
cutting
mod.
this bitch off right here. You're gonna go start unsigning.
Yep.
Run unsigned code.
Yep.
There you
gotta,
go.
You got to open your Xbox up. You got to solder some wires, solder a couple of resistors. And back in the day, as in like more than 4 years ago, you had to have a whole extra glitch chip installed that would send that electrical pulse to the CPU. Now the RGH3 method, they just piggyback off of, I believe, the Southbridge or maybe the HANA chip. I forget exactly which one it is. But regardless, now you don't have to do any of that shit. You don't have to open up your Xbox. You can just grab a fucking USB drive, put some wacky files on there, plug it into your Xbox, and you can run an exploit on Rock Band Blitz. Of all games,
Blitz, baby.
our favorite little Rock Band game is now the definitive version of modding your Xbox 360, because Microsoft handled arcade titles pretty interestingly because you had to have, if you want to have an arcade title on Xbox 360, one, you had to have a free demo available as well as the premium version, and the premium version, like the paid version, and the demo had to be exactly the same. Like the code could not be different whatsoever. The only difference between the demo version and the full version is that the demo version at some point checks it. Well, I guess they both do, but it'll check to see if you have a license to play the game, if you bought the game. And if you pass the license check, you have the rest of the game unlocked to you can play it. But if you don't pass the license check, if you didn't buy the game, you're just locked off from the rest of it, and you're stuck with the demo. But the cool part of this is that, it's funny, I'm just going through the script I already wrote for the video I'm making of this in my head.
A preview
and
for the video.
I'm just remembering all this shit because I recorded this a couple days ago. But the cool thing about these Xbox Live Arcade titles is you can download the full version, and since you didn't buy it, you don't have a license for it, it just reverts to the demo version, and you can put that on anything. Like you can put that on a flash drive. Put that on a flash drive. You could burn that to a disc if you wanted to, and any Xbox 360 in the world will be able to read it. And since now that we have this game available to use this exploit on, I was talking to Emma.
Funny, dude.
Emma in Voxy Plays Games. In Voxy Play Games, she's the one who made, well, her and I Hate Compvir. They're working on this exploit to make it work.
Yeah.
And I forget exactly the verbiage she used, but yeah, it's just a really, really fucked up evil con file that's able to make this to make this exploit work.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, this just basically takes advantage of the fact that the Xbox can just load DTA, evil con file. It's just a bunch of gibberish, and just, it's a terrifying looking DTA. I've seen it. And
you can open that bitch
up.
up.
Fucking awful.
Just
but
a
it
bunch
just
of
loads
numbers.
a bunch of crap.
Just straight numbers.
But the thing is, when you load a bunch of crap, that means it overflows. The crap overflows.
Yeah, it's an overflow of crap.
It's an overflow of crap.
I'm finding the exploit now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, I don't know what to do. You're telling me to do this? Okay. It's just like, I'm
Jake,
lost.
Jake, haven't you recently acquired a new world record?
No, it's not true. No, I thought so. But the exploit is not very consistent. Like sometimes it could take you a couple minutes for the exploit to be run perfectly because there's a lot of weird, like very super specific timings and super specific conditions that need to be met for this exploit to work properly. So it could take a couple minutes or it could take a couple hours. Relatize took 5 hours for this exploit to be successful one time.
5 hours.
And if it's unsuccessful, you got to just turn off the console, reboot it, try it again. It really sucks ass. But when I was doing my tutorial stuff for for this, I turned off my Xbox a couple times and ran the exploit again. I got it done in like 1 minute and 7 seconds. I'm like, oh, this is definitely the fastest one ever, right? Only a minute. The last one I did took me an hour and a half, and now I just got done in a minute. Who's done it better? And I didn't see anything about that, so I put it out on X, everything app. And then turns out Emma, when she was testing all this, got one to work in like 18 seconds. So like,
wow.
Yeah, well,
yeah, kind of mogged me there.
So, you know.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I have 3 unmodded Xboxes. Actually 4. I could probably set them all up and just put them onto on their own like monitors, their own flash drives.
Have them race.
Have them race. Which one takes the longest? And,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I have 2 Coronas.
That does sound funny.
I have 2 Coronas, a Jasper, and a Winchester.
Oh, you already have a Winchester too?
I have a Winchester because I bought that Winchester for Olivia like 8 years ago.
I bought one specifically for this reason right now.
Yeah, I had a Winchester and I was like, yeah, this thing's probably fucking useless.
Yep,
and found that it was, but now it actually has a little bit of use. So,
well, one of the big things that's going to come out of this for the guitars. This is really cool. This is really cool. So
yeah.
Yes, even if you don't want to mod your Xbox, this will help you.
Yeah. So normally, if you have a Sandtroller based guitar or adapter, you have to plug in an auth controller on an unmodded Xbox. But what this is going to do, you can get your Xbox's keys by running this exploit, and then you go in the Sandtroller. Sanjay just pushed the update for this, last night. You can go put in the keys in the Sandtroller, and as long as you're running the exploit, you have perma auth basically. I think
not
you
even.
have to be.
No, you need to run the exploit one time to get your CPU
and you get
key.
the keys and you put it in the Sandtroller. And
I was gonna say that works.
Forever.
You literally have the keys,
and then it's permanently off. You never have to run the exploit
that's
ever again if you don't want
only
to.
for that console. Only
Yes,
for that console.
That's fire though. Wait, that's
it is
fire.
Yeah,
it is fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So guitar modders rejoice. You can just
it's
tell
worth
people,
sitting
hey,
there
just
for
run
5
this
hours
shit
for
now.
your key.
Hey, you don't have to buy a
sitting 5
controller
hours, man.
anymore. Just run this shit for free.
Yeah, it's true.
then
Yeah,
you're
this
good.
this is auth without needing an actual Xbox 360 controller.
I'm telling you, he
what
pushed
it
the
is.
update. You can just, bro, you can just put in your fucking key now. Like, that's it.
It's really
That's
fucking
insane.
cool.
I did not
Yeah.
realize that you could just do that.
That's really
He already
fucking
pushed
cool.
it. Like, it's out.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah,
well, you know what?
it's
I'm gonna
super
go.
fucking cool.
I'm gonna have to run the exploit on all my Xboxes just
Yeah,
because.
yeah,
Just for
That
auth.
sounds like
Try
fun.
jumping into
Just
well,
because
I-
it sounds like fun as fuck. I don't know.
I wonder if you can
It's
put in.
cool.
I wonder if he made it where you can put in like multiple keys. That would be interesting.
Oh, if you could just have like a
Ooh, you put in
database of
multiple
Like a
keys?
keys.
stash. Yeah, like a
Ooh.
stash
Okay, if you
of
put in a
keys.
database of keys, then like it's over.
Ooh.
It's so fucking over.
Oh,
It's over.
yeah.
It's like
man.
my Xbox, Jake's Xbox, my boy's
Yeah,
Xbox.
everybody's
Wherever you're
Xbox.
going.
Everybody's
yeah.
Xbox.
It's like,
That's
hey,
that
bro,
way.
what's your key? What's your key? I just gotta put it in really quick.
That way I can just use this whenever. Done.
Yeah, I keep my
Yeah.
CPU
Yeah.
key on me. One thing I should
got that
mention
thing.
too is that this is a non-persistent exploit. You got to do it every time you turn the Xbox on. That
It's
works.
like hen.
That
Yeah.
works to your benefit
hen.
in some ways. If you don't want a modded console for whatever reason, you can just. It's not modded anymore.
Mhm.
You turn it off, you're back to fully stock. You can go
Alright.
back online. You can sign back into your main profile. You'll be
Okay.
100% safe. You're fine.
If anybody's listening this far, well, one, thank you. Two, don't fucking have your main account on the Xbox that
No.
you run this exploit on. Don't ever
use your
hack on
actual
main.
Xbox.
You
Just
can
buy
have it
Number
another
on
one.
the Xbox, but do not
have it on the
be
Xbox.
signed in.
Yeah.
Don't be signed
Don't
into
be
it.
signed in.
Don't sign it.
There are a couple of requirements. You got to be offline
Yeah.
because if you're online, Microsoft is going to see that you're fucking up with the hypervisor and be like, nope, you're
They're
banned
gonna
immediately.
kill you.
And
They're
then
gonna
you're
kill you.
Instant ban.
they're gonna send an assassin to your home and shoot you twice in the
Yeah.
back of the head. Just kidding.
Yes.
They're gonna
Boom.
ban your Xbox from going on Xbox Live, so that thing is just gonna be dead if you ever want to use it online again.
Which is
And
basically the same thing as getting shot in the back of the head.
yeah, exactly.
An Xbox.
I couldn't tell you
Yeah,
which
yeah.
one I'd prefer. And if you use an Xbox Live enabled profile, meaning like your main profile that you sign into Xbox Live with, while the exploit is running, even if you're offline and you're running like homebrew apps like XEX menu and stuff like that, that can fuck up your profile. Like there can be traces of XEX menu or some weird homebrew, non-approved third-party app being on your profile that Microsoft can detect, and you could get banned doing it. So don't do that.
I
Stay-
hate that
yeah,
I
this
didn't
is-
know
Offline account.
exactly what you were saying there. And I thought you said X the X menu because you said X the everything app earlier.
No, XEX. That is the Xbox executable.
He's
XEX
franchising
menu.
X menu.
X the X menu. You can do everything with XEX menu. Just saying. XEX very much is the X, the everything app. It's the
Where do
everything
you
app
think you got
of,
the inspiration from, man?
from Elon Musk.
Ah.
No, it's the other way around.
Elon Musk got the inspiration from modding his Xbox 360. He's
Yeah,
a gamer,
exactly.
folks. He's a gamer. He's one of the best gamers ever, he says.
Yeah, don't watch the Carl Drops video though. Don't do that.
I'm
Don't
not
watch
doing
it.
anything about Elon Musk. I have that motherfucker blocked on Twitter, so I don't see him anymore. You should do that, by the way, if you haven't already done
He's
that.
gonna log into your account and unblock himself.
Yeah.
He might. He's petty like that. But it's nice not seeing all that shit anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, Xbox 360s are cool, man.
Yeah, they are. I wish it had just lasted forever and they made the 362 and the 363 and that we just never moved on, to be honest.
Is that
In a lot of
360
ways.
space 2 or 362?
362.
That'd be
Yeah,
hilarious.
362.
They made the Xbox 362. It's like the number 362.
It's like it's gonna be 20 years old, guys.
Yeah, this year.
This year's
This
the
year's gonna
20th
be 20
anniversary.
years old.
2 weeks
Like,
after Guitar Hero
I-
1's 20th anniversary, actually.
I loved this console, man. Like it
Me
was
too.
my.
You know, it's so
it was
funny.
my favorite.
I always thought that once, because I was super into like the birth of con files and like doing Rock Band 3 customs. That was like early 2011. Like shortly after Rock Band 3 came out, they added USB reading support, and I was like, that's gonna cause a problem one day. Well,
Well,
the
I
days
mean,
finally come.
you can
Well,
hack
but
your
the thing
Xbox now with this thing. Shout out
Yeah,
to
and you know
going
what's
back
funny?
to the,
It's
the
just-
NXE dashboard where you couldn't do that before.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that I always knew that one day fucking with Rock Band files was gonna somehow help like not an actual true software mod of the Xbox 360, but some sort of bypass, you know. And once I saw that Rock Band Blitz was gonna be used as an entry point, I was like, perfect,
Nailed it.
perfect. Finally,
all that
finally,
work
after
learning
14
DTA
years.
paid off.
Yeah. So it's just so funny. Now everybody can just play the old Guitar Hero DLCs. They could play 2 Deluxe. They could play 3 Deluxe. They could just do it.
I spent
this.
a
Do anything.
long
All via
time
software.
yesterday specifically getting all my shit set up. So with these 2 things right here, this flash drive has the bad update exploit payload on there, and it has a profile in there with all my game saves. Like my game saves from a Wise Moose's profile, I moved them over to an offline profile.
To another,
That's
an
smart.
offline
That's
profile.
So
really
I have
smart.
all my regular
Yeah.
game saves on this new offline profile.
Shout out to
so,
rehash and resign.
Exactly, Horizon. So it's like nothing ever happened. It's just where I left off. And then on this hard drive here, I have a 1 terabyte hard drive in here. Any hard drive would work as long as it's less than 2 terabytes. I'm pretty sure 2 terabytes is the limit. But this just has all the games in DLC. Every Guitar Hero game, every Rock Band game, all the DLC, Power Gig, Rock Revolution, all the DLC for that stuff as well. I can run the exploit off this bitch, plug this guy in afterwards, and then bam, I have everything I'd ever want ever for Guitar and Rock Band on any Xbox 360 in the world. It's incredible.
Pretty nice.
Pretty
It's awesome
convenient.
Nice. Yeah. No, I
Very
like
Until
that.
they update the software or the
The
firmware.
Xbox 360 is receiving a new firmware update just
Don't
like
update, stay offline, keep
tomorrow.
it offline.
Tomorrow, just like the PS3, new update.
Yeah.
What was
I
that
just
because
don't
of
think-
Blu-ray or something for PS3?
It was
Yeah.
yeah, Blu-ray keys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blu-ray keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many people that are like, I want to play the GH3 DLC. I don't want to mod my console. I don't want to do
And
this.
now
I
you
don't want
can.
to do that.
This is a
Now
way
you
to do
can.
that for free, assuming you already have an Xbox, assuming you already have a controller, assuming you already have a USB drive. But yes, you can do it.
yeah.
One major
no, this
caveat
is-
though
this is
that I want to mention is that you can't have any Rock Band DLC installed on your console at the time you're doing the exploit, because
Wait, really?
Yes, really, because the exploit works on a DLC file, right? So when
Yeah.
Rock Band Blitz goes to load DLC, if it loads any other DLC before this exploit, it won't work. So if you have
Oh.
if you have a shit ton of Rock Band DLC, either move that all off onto an external drive, or do what I did, because it was like 45 gigs of DLC. I just unplugged my hard drive. I didn't need it anyways because I was going to
Yeah,
put
honestly.
everything I want's going to be
probably
on this
do that.
other hard drive.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
that's what I would suggest you do if you're like us and you have a lot of DLC.
Run the exploit. It works. Put in the hard drive.
Yeah, well, don't plug in the hard drive, but be very clear. You got to grab one of these guys, a USB to
Yes.
SATA cable. Use one of those to
Yes.
connect it, because if you unplug your hard drive from the console and then plug it back in while the console's running, it's going to restart, which would get rid of the exploit
Yeah.
you just ran. So you're fucked for another hour and a half potentially.
See,
So,
I didn't know that, so I'm glad I acted
welcome.
as if I knew what I was talking about, so you could correct me. So
You're
thank
welcome. All that's in the tutorial that I'm
Could,
putting
could
up
this
hopefully
like
today.
could this be like further optimized, like the way that this exploit like?
I don't know. From what I understand is that the method that's being used right now to make this trigger is like super specific, and I don't know, like
It's that Tony Hawk thing.
different from Tony Hawk actually.
Oh,
Tony
the
Hawk-
Rock Band Blitz one is different.
Yeah, I mean, it uses a similar type of idea, but it's a different execution. But like the actual exploit, the way it like attacks the hypervisor is, I don't know. I don't know enough to even talk about this. But I do know that it's very weird and fucky wucky, and that it might be able to be optimized. Maybe not. Probably not.
It's so
I don't
fucky
know.
wucky.
It's fucky wucky. What did Emma say? I gotta pull up that fucking image. Hold
Emma
on,
says a
Emma.
lot of things.
Emma is the greatest poster of our time. I'll say that till the
Yes.
day I die.
Very true. Very true.
Hold on, I gotta pull this shit up too. She needs to get credit for this, because this is one of the greatest tweets that was on Blue Sky I've ever seen. If you guys know,
One of the bleeps.
Rock Band,
She
if you guys
bleated.
know Rock Band terms, you'll appreciate this. Hold on, let me pull this up for you guys.
Oh, I think I know what you're
Read this in
talking
the
about.
Dracula flow voice. I'm nice with it. Ha ha. Shorty built like a Milo object. The data perk got me acting like I'm on the Ark. What's good, Noah? This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
They got on the arc.
Fucking cinema. It's perfect. Milo is the
That's
engine that Rock
awful.
Band runs on. Data perk, sure. Arc files. That's how the games are stored. They're stored on Arc files. What's good, Noah? It's art.
Insane.
I love the way
so
their
bad.
brain works.
Their
Yeah.
brain needs to be studied and preserved for the rest of the time, so we can make more people just like Emma.
Cryogenically frozen.
We fucking need this. We need more people just like that in
Yes.
the world.
Yeah,
also,
the
like hackers
initial-
like this, because she's a
The
genius when it comes to
initial, yeah, I wanted to say the initial 360 bad update. Grim Doomer is the guy behind the Tony Hawk exploit too, which
hacking. Yes.
which still destroys PS1, PS2, Xbox, GameCube, PC.
Every system
to
that the
some
Tony Hawk game
extent.
came out on, you can fuck
Yeah.
up your system with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is pretty
Pretty
neat,
nuts.
actually.
So thanks,
it's not even-
Neversoft. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
shout out
Thank you,
Neversoft.
Neversoft.
Thanks for
Yeah,
making secure
Neversoft.
code string copy.
Yep.
Works great. I think it's every Tony Hawk game too. By the way, it's not just American Wasteland. That's just the one that's on Xbox
American
360.
Wasteland is the one for Xbox 360 is the only one that works for. Well, because that is the only Tony Hawk game that uses that specific engine with that exploit on 360. Because Project 8 is a different engine, Proving Grounds is a different engine. That's pretty much it. But yeah, the Xbox, PlayStation 2, and GameCube, and the PlayStation 1 all have remnants. The Xbox 6th gen is that what it is? 6th gen of
the
consoles?
PS2 and Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The 6th gen, they all have that engine with like several games, and so like all of those games have that creative park. It's something having to do with like a gap that you name in a created park, and it has a set specific amount of like characters or some sort of order of characters that the game just takes a shit because you cleared that gap, and so once that's in the memory, it basically hijacks the rest of the console.
Yeah,
that's how Tony Hawk's HRCpy works. That's a really well edited and well done video. You should go watch that shit.
Yeah, I'll link that in the description if you ever want to watch it. It's actually very cool. Grim Doomer.
I'm surprised that nothing like that has happened with GHTunes. I thought some sort of exploit was going to be found with GHTunes and being able to create and lay down your own notes, but I think they had that in a more condensed environment. So I think
maybe so.
I don't know. We've seen some like glitches, like we've seen people make like extended sustains and like make some really cool stuff, but like I don't think anyone's done any big exploits with it. Like to this level. I don't know if it'd be possible.
That's how I always assumed we would get console customs, like actual ones that we could import ourselves, because it's right there. We're already making a custom, and it's like a save file that we can take and just put on our computer and do whatever the fuck we want with it. But now we don't need that. We got customs in a different and arguably better way.
Yeah, I think the best way is always going to be Rock Band 3, Title Update 4, or Rock Band 2, whatever title update, USB. Yeah. There you go. And then if you just want to play notes to your whatever songs you want, you got Rock Band 2 or Rock Band 3. Boom.
Yeah.
Arguably, Rock Band 2 is like the easier one to get because they never had a patch for it because during Rock Band 2's lifespan, they didn't have USB reading at all. That came out that came out in 2011 or late 2010. Mm-hmm. So like they had no reason to shell out $50K for a title update that would patch that.
God, so much money.
So much money the way it's expensive.
50K, 10K, either way, 5 figures.
It's definitely five figures.
It's 5 figures for sure. I know that, but I don't think it might be over 10. I think
it was 10. I remember hearing that it was 10.
I don't know. Yeah. Hey, you want to fix your game? Well, yeah, you better fork it over, buddy. We're gonna disincentivize you from fixing your game, but hey, you have to pay us.
Yeah, we got some good security, but you guys don't.
Yeah. Oh, you have to pay us for that.
I don't get
that's
it.
your
I'm not
fault.
100% sure on this. If anybody knows, feel free to correct me on this. But I'm pretty sure it's to like, hey, you've got to get this done right the first time. You know, it's to save us work, that kind of thing. Like,
yeah. Well, this is when games were done when they came out.
Yeah. Now everything has to be a platform.
Yeah, exactly.
A little different now.
Like,
I wonder how that's changed.
A little different.
A lot has changed.
I don't know.
Man.
I don't know. I haven't heard about that in a long time.
It was 5 figures when I was at Ubisoft, but that's also a decade ago. Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a long time.
I wonder how Fortnite does it, because they put updates all the fucking time. If they have to pay $30K, $50K,
I feel like they have to have some sort of deal.
I mean, most likely.
Also, that's
like,
nothing to them, but still,
it's not. Yeah, but either way, like they have some. Hey, you guys want to see something cursed?
I don't know. Do I? Oh boy.
Yeah, there it is.
That's cool.
Oh,
wait, that's actually really smart.
Yeah,
so
there's this guy in the Sandtroller server called Rhythm
That's
Reamped,
smart as fuck.
And
that's cool.
He made this where they clip on, but it's
what?
Guitar Hero frets. Yeah.
Clip on Guitar Hero frets over a Rock Band neck?
I think he posted the model.
That's cool.
He did. So the model's in Sandtroller. The guy who printed this said it functions, yeah.
How interesting. I'm shocked nobody's ever done this.
I'm going to try it. try. He posted it yesterday.
You should try, yeah.
That's
do it for the Riffmaster, bro. Oh my god.
No, I told him he needs a Riffmaster in order to make it. He needs one.
So you take off the original fret buttons, it seems.
And then there's the shell, which is the part that clips on, and then the fret goes, you put the fret in from the underside before you clip it on.
That's actually super smart.
That's so smart. I love that.
I didn't think something like that could
Wow.
work. That's cool.
Yeah, I want to try it.
Somebody
some
make this for
people-
the mechanical neck where that crack makes.
Oh my god, imagine.
So then,
It just defeats the purpose entirely.
most useless mod ever.
No, you just want
Well,
the
no,
solo buttons.
You get solo buttons, but now they're Guitar Hero
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess you get solo. Never mind. It's
Solo
not
button.
useless. It's
I
it's
want
just,
one.
I spent 9 hours making guitar that had that exact feature set, and now we can do it again. But for not 9 hours of work, we just gotta print it.
Since I have a broken Riffmaster, I might just hit this guy up and be like, hey, can I just send you a Riffmaster next so you can make this for that?
Dude,
yeah,
Hey,
dude,
the one from
Pico it up
Denmark?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if the
As far
PDP
as I
people
know-
were smart, they would hire this guy.
Yeah, seriously, hire this man. As
That-
far
that
as I
could
know,
save
it only
their
works on the
product.
Rockman 1 strat, as far as I know. So,
Hmm.
That's good
But
stuff.
What
I
if it
wanna
depends
try
on the
it.
model
I-
of Rock
I
Band
wanna
1
try
strat,
it.
because they had a bunch of different weird Rock Band 1 strats where they had different mechanisms of mounting the buttons. What
That's
if it's
true, they
universal or
did.
not? Theoretically, it should be
True.
mostly the same. I think the hole in the center where the button actually pushes down on that membrane pad, I think that's the same on all of them. I'm not entirely sure though.
yeah, he posted a render to give you a better idea of like how it works. So you can see here that like if you like, I don't know if the fret clips in like a Rock Band fret. I feel like you have to put the fret in and then attach the surrounding piece. I think.
I bet it. I don't know.
Because there's something preventing it from popping out inside.
Yeah, because that
know?
little clip right here that I have my cursor over that you guys definitely can see. That's what usually clips that. That's like the retaining mechanism that holds the button on the guitar.
Yeah.
Also, this guy right here is like where there's a little metal bar that gets slid under there.
Yeah.
That kind of helps it
And that is
move up and
cursed,
down.
man. That's cool.
This is cool
It's
as
super
fuck.
cool. It's really, really cool. Yeah, so
I
shout
like
out
that.
his name is Rhythm Reamped, regular in the
That's cool.
Sandtroller Discord server. He is a CAD sorcerer, genuinely.
Mm.
Yeah, that
Like
shit's
he just
insane.
makes weird shit all the time like this. It's super cool.
I love it. Did you say he released the files?
Yeah, they're in the Sandtroller server.
I can print this?
Yeah, you can print it right now.
I'm gonna print it.
Yeah.
Shout out
It's
to
in the
shout out
it's in
to
the
the
3D printing.
Bamboo Labs mini thing that I
Yeah,
have.
great printer.
I also
Great
I have to go check out some new frets that JP sent me again. I'm his
Yes,
bitch.
yes,
I'm his
sir.
tester now.
Yes,
I must
sir.
do everything.
It's
That's
he
true.
says.
insane.
It's true. He's testing frets that have the rubber feet again.
God, I
Yeah.
need those. I need
Yeah.
those.
Need those feet.
Yeah.
Need them feet, baby.
That's what he
Oh,
said.
yeah.
A lot
He
of
said that.
questionable
Yeah.
things this episode. A lot of
He
questions.
said
yeah.
that, man. I didn't say it. I just
You
pointed
know,
it
we're
out.
just trying to kill time before we can play Flames on Fortnite, right?
Yeah. How much time do we need to
Fortnite.
kill? Do we need to kill time today,
I guess we just
tomorrow,
have to keep recording
Thursday, Friday,
forever.
Saturday,
God,
Sunday, Monday?
For the love of God, hope that once it's like down, it's up on Friday. Really hope that it just started. I really hope the quest just start.
That'd
I
be
have a
good.
feeling it's gonna be like that, but if it's
Wait,
not,
down, up. We just had
It's-
downtime.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
Oh
super.
no, okay, then I don't know when the fuck it's gonna happen then.
They love their theme
Yeah.
stuff, right? Hold on. They love their theme stuff. They just are doing the cold winter morning thing. Winter ends next week. It's gotta start soon.
True.
Gotta-
You're onto
Yeah.
something here.
True.
You're
the
onto
last
something.
winter morning.
You are on to something.
Oh, what if it comes
Yes.
on the last winter morning, on the
Ooh.
time before the light? So it's in the morning, like at 4 a.m.
I mean, it is a spring themed
You
event.
are very correct. That's true.
What are the other? What are
Oh,
the?
man.
Hold on. What are the Miku songs? Because Melt fits in. What's the other song? Decade.
Decade.
Yeah, decade.
It's
Through the fire and flame.
The
through
song is
decades.
almost 2 decades old.
Yes.
It's been a
Sure.
decade since the last
I don't know.
Flames chart.
The flames are melting this
it has been a
decade
decade
away.
since the last Flames chart.
The
Not
flames
really.
are
It's been like
melting?
9 years since
Flames
the last
don't
Flames
melt,
chart.
bro. What are you talking
I think-
about?
The flames
that's
are the
that-
thing that is melting the thing.
Yeah.
Okay,
An
see, there
ice
you go.
cube.
There you go.
The
Yeah.
snow outside is melting because of the flamethrower.
God
Hermanly.
damn it, Elon. Fuck
Elon
that
Musk. It's
guy.
not a flamethrower.
It's not a
You-
flame.
let's say.
Fuck that guy.
It's funny. I've been seeing tweets resurface again from like 2018 when Elon Musk was still like almost kind of respected, and like the type of shit he was tweeting back then. He was like, "Yeah, Tesla has a 100 out of 100 rating for LGBTQIA plus inclusion," and now he's just like, "Yeah, R word. You're R worded because you're black and gay." It's like what?
Bro, that ketamine hit so hard to him, man.
It fucked him up
Holy
big
shit.
time. Elon Musk podcast. We're gonna talk about AI next week.
No, fuck yourself.
And this week as well.
Well, we got a few weeks from April Fools, so stay tuned.
Oh man,
we could really
We're
fuck
gonna
up
be
this
a
whole podcast.
long
April
time,
Fools.
man.
All right, we're gonna do things massively. We're gonna do them amazingly.
It's gonna be very bigly.
Bigly, yeah. Massive,
Yeah.
bigly, hugely.
Hermanly.
Very, very bigly.
Hermanly!
Hermanly. I
That'd
like
be great.
that.
Yo, Herman, come on
That's
the
a good
pod.
one.
Let's talk about Through the Fire and Flames for an hour and a half with you. I'd love to. Hit
That
my
sounds
line.
nice. I'm down for that.
I want
Hit my line.
Yeah.
In your fucking dreams, buddy.
Dude, it might be in my fucking dreams. I'm gonna go right back to bed after we're done here because I got 2.5,
what if
3
Jake-
hours.
What if Jake messages Hermanly and he's like, "Oh, I know you. You're a wise moose. I watch all your videos."
I'll crumble
what
it.
if?
I'll crumble and
You say
die.
the same thing that he said to me.
Oh yeah, he said that to
I
you.
know
Oh, I
you.
know who you are. Yeah, I know
I know you.
I've
I've
seen your videos.
videos.
Yeah, dicko mode. Yeah. I used to jerk him with my hand. Yeah, that's you.
I don't. He did not say that.
I think he
Oh,
did.
was Dicko Mode even out at that point?
Yeah,
Sure it was.
yeah, it was
Okay.
2019.
That was so long ago. Oh man.
I'm tired too. I'm going to bed.
Bro, I'm
Daylight
going to
saving
sleep.
stupid and dumb.
I'm so fucking tired this whole
Yeah.
week.
Daylight
Hey.
saving stupid and dumb.
Hey, at least we're back on
Oh.
daylight savings and we're not on the stupid and dumb one now. The transition always sucks, but now we're in the good time once again.
Oh yeah, by next week, Bing chilling.
It's so funny when daylight savings happens. I didn't realize I hadn't heard anything that day about. Hey, by the way, turn your clocks
didn't
ahead.
either.
I didn't
didn't
see
either.
it. Like people weren't talking about it, and all of a sudden, like I'm just sitting at my computer. Damn, it's 3:30 in the morning right now, and then I walk out to my kitchen to like grab some water, or whatever. Why does my stove say it's 2:30?
Yet the exact same thing happened to me. I swear to God. I went downstairs and I was like, "Huh, 8:30, 9:30." And I
Wait a
was like,
second.
I was
We
like,
had
"Oh
a,
yeah."
Wait a second.
had
Yeah,
a-
wait a second.
Yeah.
We had a movie night on Saturday, and after we watched, oh my god, we watched fucking Law Abiding Citizen. That
Yeah.
movie's
yeah.
badass. Then we watched Interstellar, and then once Interstellar was over, 2 a.m. hit, and it turned into 3, and I was like, oh no.
It's like
Oh,
we're on that
no.
one planet
No.
that shifts the time. It's like
It's
a time
like
dilation thing. You get it, guys?
We did a time
Did you know
jump.
that Did you know that the backtrack to that song? It's like a dong, dong. Every 1.5
man, it's
seconds,
cool
it actually,
when you don't
it actually
know it.
means it's like a day. It's like a
cool
day
when
on
you
Earth.
don't know what's going on.
Oh, sorry for the spoilers. If you haven't seen Interstellar yet, that's on you. That's your fault.
But now,
It's a great movie.
you turned it into a
Generational
Reddit
movie.
factoid. Fuck yourself.
I have
Reddit-
no idea.
Yeah.
Should I watch this movie? Was it just spoiled? I don't know what you fucking meant,
If you-
so I don't know.
If
Yeah,
you're
it means
terrified
nothing
of
to you.
space, don't watch that movie. But
I love
you know,
space.
But if you're
Then
driven
watch
by
you should watch it.
by
you should get
the-
high as
the
fucking
fifth
watch it.
dimension
It's
of
sick.
Oh,
love.
all right, that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah.
a banger.
All right.
it's a banger.
It's one of the it's like probably one of the biggest banger movies like ever.
Yeah, this is definitely also a very Redditor opinion, but I would consider that my favorite movie for many years in the past 10
Oh.
years. It's a great movie. I love it.
Yeah.
I've watched
Bro,
it a dozen times.
You don't have to say that that's a Redditor thing. Like,
It is though.
bro, I'm the millennial that grew up loving Donnie Darko. I'm every like come on, that's
Oh
all
yeah,
of us. Like,
yeah.
uh,
Right.
We're all a product of our time, and it's okay.
yeah.
It's so true.
Embrace it and don't let other people say, "Oh, that's cringe." And it's like, "Oh, maybe it is cringe. I should stop doing that." No, be yourself.
Speaking of
be a
cringe,
pussy.
6 Rock Revolution charts were unearthed from
Dude,
prototypes.
I just went on my feed. Nuno
That
just
is
uploaded
cringe,
an
all right.
FC of one of them. He FC'd more human than human.
More
So that
Oh,
means that
I haven't
Steve
heard that
played
yet.
guitar
Fuck.
on all of those, right?
I need to go message Nuno and get these songs from him.
Yeah.
I can
Either
get you
I
links
go-
right now.
Oh, never mind. I feel like you would have them.
They're on
too,
archive.org. I have them all downloaded. I actually have them on
Cool.
this fucking. I have them on this hard drive that I can play on
Cool.
any
Give
Xbox.
me.
Ooh, okay,
you
okay.
can't bring me down.
Dude,
That cover is so buns, dude. It's
me
so bad.
Down, bring me down, bring me. It's
And then
not
at the end,
great.
It's like suicidal.
Yeah, suicidal. It's not good. But that chart is mega fucked. You can tell these are prototype charts. They're not even close to being done.
They're broken. Yeah, they're not
Big
like,
time
they're,
broken.
They're
Dude.
Oh
broken.
yeah, there's a bunch of like extended sustains in these charts.
Yeah,
It is. The
and
intro
there's,
has
like-
extended sustains.
and there's like
they
double
work.
hopos and shit.
A lot of
Like,
double hopos, a lot of
Yeah.
chords that are split. Like it looks like it's a green yellow chord, but it's
Yeah.
actually a single yellow and a single green. But you have to alternate hit
yeah,
them like
because
that.
they're not aligned.
They're
snap
like
them.
not snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what chart that had a whole bunch of those. I was messing around with that yesterday. It was You Can't Bring Me Down. A lot of them are just not snapped, so you have to do like a quick little double instead of hitting them.
Can't
as
you
a chord
convert
like
them
it
over
looks
to
like.
other games with Onyx? Is
I think
it?
you can.
Probably.
I think you can.
Yeah.
I have no idea how the handles broken notes. No idea.
I'm
It
gonna have
might
to
it might
play
bug
'em.
out actually.
Should do that.
It's either that or I think Onyx can snap stuff actually when it knows that something's misaligned. Like I
Probably
think
can.
It only does that
like, found-
sometimes in a very
think-
specific
yeah.
situation.
Well, I think it has like a threshold
yeah,
for like bad for
yeah.
like because you remember like there used to be some like old Guitar Hero Rock Band conversions where like there was broken shit like that too. back
Yeah,
in the
I
day.
remember Peace Cells.
Yeah. So like Onyx looks for that stuff, so it'll be like, oh, there's like a misaligned note on this beat. I'm just gonna fix it, pretty much.
Huh.
Kind of.
Real quick, I have
yeah.
the archive link up for, I guess it's on Hidden Palace, but I have that up for these prototypes. So what you want to do, you want to go to Hidden Palace, Rock Revolution, find any one of the DLC things. Rockolutions, and then at the bottom here, in the list of prototypes, I'm pretty sure all these were pulled from these earlier prototype releases from July, August, and stuff like that, 2008. But you can click on any one of these and then download them. Ugh. Hold on.
Download Rock Revolution DLC, English display name, Hero prototype.
Yeah, English display name here, A, B, and C. Those are all like the in-house like Rock Revolution DLC tracks. One of them's like the Bamani pack, and the other two are like 2 singles. I don't think there's anything super cool about these. I haven't dug into them yet, but that's what they are. They're like the Rock Revolution specific ones. Other than that, you have Freak on a Leash, Hell Yeah, DLC, July 28th.
Wait, are these all separate?
They're all separate downloads, yes. Each one of these down here is a separate download. It's just the DLC file. DLC July 28th is Heartbreaker by Pat Benatar. That is very much proto.
Yeah.
Very proto because when you hover over it in the game, it plays the preview for all the small things, and the audio is
what?
The audio is correct, but it's super quiet. Like it's turned down to 5% volume.
Yeah.
And then you have More Human Than Human, Outshined by Soundgarden, and then
fun.
the big one, You Can't Bring Me Down by Suicidal Tendencies. This
Fucking
one,
Hell Yeah by
yeah, the Blue Mountain State intro song, yeah, that one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Wait, DLC July 28th. That's the Heartbreaker.
That's
one,
Heartbreaker,
right?
yes, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
More
Rock
Human Than
Revolution. We're
Human.
getting fucking Rock Revolution DLC in the year 2025. Never would have expected.
Outshined.
Yeah, I haven't played
Nice.
that one yet or heard it. I haven't. I don't want to hear. Well,
Screams Rocksmith 2012 to me.
You know-
the Spoon Man
what I'm
version wasn't
noticing?
terrible. It was bad, but it wasn't like unlistenable.
I'm looking at the fucking You Can't Bring Me Down chart, and I'm realizing that they tempo mapped it in like half the BPM, so it's going like 1, 2, 3, 4. When it should be like 1, 2, 3, 4, like like that. And it's
Yeah,
like
it's a bit
just
more of
Rock
an upbeat
Revolution
song.
things. Just Rock Revolution things.
It's a prototype. These things happen.
yeah.
Game's early access. Things happen like this. You just can't blame them for this.
The whole game is
Yeah, I remember.
prototype.
I remember walking into the GameStop and there was a large portion of this at early access, and Rock Revolution was just sitting right there. And they were like, "Hey man, early access." That
Huh?
didn't happen. That's not a real thing to happen.
Steam Store happened. That's the Steam did this to us. You can
Yeah.
directly blame Steam for early access plaguing games.
You can blame Gavin.
Yeah, and also for gambling. You can blame Gavin for gambling as well. Counter-Strike.
Hmm.
It's true.
Anyways, I was just watching this the You Can't Bring Me Down video. This shit's fucked, man.
I'm gonna go FC.
Thank you, Nuno.
Just
All
kidding.
right.
Let's go.
Just
We got a lot
kidding.
of FC this week, don't we?
Yeah.
Maybe next week. I
Well,
don't know. Whenever
maybe-
Through the Fire and
maybe
Flames
it's next
fucking comes
week.
out.
I hope it's this week.
It's
better be
gotta
this week.
Please.
Gotta be
There's
this week.
way
No
this
reason why they'd be teasing it, but don't know when that fucking quest starts. But
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It starts on a cold winter morning. Boom.
yeah, and it's still winter, so we got a couple days left. So
A couple days left.
Okay.
thank you guys
All
for
right, guys.
watching. Appreciate it.
Thank
See you
you.
next week. Bye.